fun fact I'm going to share about her, but first I'm going to tell you a little bit more about her details. She's a 4-time entrepreneur who recently sold her company with a 7-figure exit. She's now starting to build her 5th company, which is a SaaS company that will help small businesses find, vet, and hire and onboard top talent. Who doesn't need that? Her greatest passion in life's work is Illuminated Life School, which is the charity you're here supporting today, and you'll be supporting in addition with any purchases of the art on the wall, Illuminated Life School. And it's a nonprofit aimed to revolutionize K-12 education, starting here in Puerto Rico. And a fun fact about Heidi, which I love this. When she was 15, she worked at Hardee's fast food restaurant. Has anybody heard of Hardee's? Okay, Hardee's. Guess what? She was so good at 16 years old, they wanted to make her a manager. But the corporate policy nationwide was you had to be 18 years old. She was so good, they changed the corporate policy. They hired her at 16. To this day, the policy remains. Thank you, Heidi. Take the mic. Let's rock and roll.
Is the number one way to turn the challenges in front of us into opportunities for a better world. Action. It's people. And I'm passionate about unlocking the full potential of people, all people. And it starts with education, which needs to be completely revolutionized starting here in Puerto Rico. Now, to explain why I'm so passionate about this, I'm going to share a personal story with you. So several years ago, I was renovating a large property that I purchased, and I hired a bunch of kids, early 20-somethings, off Craigslist to assist with the project. So I would put them in different areas, landscaping, painting, assisting the electrician to see where they really shined, and then I would assign them to that area. All of these 20-somethings had identical stories. They grew up with single moms, low income, and went to the same high school where their guidance counselors told them that they only had 2 options, a 4-year degree or work at a gas station or factory. Now, a traditional 4-year degree was not actually an option for any of these kids due to the financial challenges and all of the logistics associated with that. So all of them were working at gas stations or factories, and then they were getting gigs on Craigslist on the side to have enough money to pay their bills. And, getting to know these kids, I just really saw so much potential in them, right? That they had so much more to give. And so I helped several of them get into trade schools. So they became electricians and plumbers, which of course changed the trajectory of their lives. Now, thinking that I would like to help more kids than just these few, I contacted their high school, explained that I was a local entrepreneur and that I would love to do a career class for free, and that we had a major shortage of trades workers, and that many of their students could get into these short, affordable trade school programs and right away make $40,000 to $60,000 a year. Within 5 years, they could actually be making 6 figures. What do you think happened? The high school declined my offer. So one of these kids working on my home renovation team was 21-year-old Jesus. Super sweet kid, hard worker, always showed up on time, happy disposition, a complete pleasure to work with. And after his first week on the job, I noticed that he excelled at landscaping. Even though he had no training in it, because of his work ethic and his passion for it, he was a natural. After a couple of months of working with Jesus, I wrapped up the renovation, had to let everyone go. And unfortunately, Jesus lost his full-time gas station job that same week. To add insult to injury, his girlfriend dumped him. So 3 weeks later, Jesus got behind on his rent. He was feeling discouraged, depressed, and in a state of desperation, he got the idea to rob the library. Somehow he knew that the library had $300 in it, which was the exact amount he needed to get caught up on his rent. Jesus borrowed his friend's gun and attempted to rob the library. And although the gun wasn't loaded and Jesus never intended on hurting anyone, he was caught doing armed robbery with pot on him and was sentenced to 5 years in prison. How much do you think it cost us, taxpayers, to keep this super sweet, hardworking kid locked up in the prison system?
$30,000.
I Googled it. It actually costs $110,000 per year. So his full sentence cost us over $500,000 to keep this super sweet, hardworking kid locked up and unable to contribute to society. Jesus going to prison was the nail in the coffin moment for me, where I decided that I wanted to be part of the solution and to help revolutionize our school system. Jesus, of course, upon getting out from prison, now has a felony on his record. He has almost no employment options, and so statistically speaking, we have turned him into a lifelong criminal. That is going to cost taxpayers over his lifespan millions of more dollars, and that is just one person. So many young people find themselves in the exact same situation as Jesus did. Now, had Jesus had a different schooling opportunity, one where he could learn money-making skills and emotional intelligence and how to take care of his physical, mental, and emotional well-being, how to set and achieve goals, how to unlock his full potential, he could be working as a landscaper, maybe even own a landscaping company, have a family, own a home, be a contributing member of our society. So together, we can revolutionize the school system and change the story for so many of these kids. I believe that every single child deserves a chance at living their best life, and this is why I'm creating Illuminated Life School. So we need your donations. We are a 501c3 nonprofit. We are also a qualifying Act 60 charity, and we need your donations. Your donations will help make this a reality. Now, I only have a few minutes left, so I want to share with you just two of the dozens of things that makes Illuminated Life School unique and why you should invest in making it a reality. Number one, personalized mentorship. Our school is designed to help children and young adults unleash and illuminate their natural full potential, their natural genius that's in all of them. Every single student will have a unique schooling experience, one that is custom tailored to them and co-created between the student's family, and the student's dedicated learning guide. Number two, life skills. We're going to teach communication, problem solving, emotional intelligence, how to take care of your physical, mental, emotional well-being, deep financial literacy, communication skills, negotiation skills, sales skills, all of the different life skills. Puerto Rico has one of the worst public school systems on the planet, worse than many developing nations. And I could spend hours sharing stories with you about the bureaucracy here, the corrupt Department of Ed, and the systemic problems. Instead, I'm going to share with you how we're helping solve it. We're not taking money from the government because we're unwilling to play by their rules. We're opening self-funded pod schools that are designed to unleash the full potential in every single child and equip them with the life skills they need to live their best life. And we're going to do that, and we need your donations to make these schools available to under-resourced Puerto Rican kids. Your donations will go towards scholarships to Puerto Rican kids that are currently lost in an exceptionally dysfunctional public school. Together, we can create an entirely new school system, a new model for education across the planet, starting here in Puerto Rico, our beautiful little island that desperately needs a revolution in education. And when we revolutionize education, we can change the entire world for the better in really big ways in one generation. Imagine a world where every single child has their full potential unleashed and illuminated, and they have all of the life skills that they need. So please make part or all of your Act 60 donation towards making this a reality. When you came in tonight, we gave you a card. It's got the URL on it. You can donate in just 3 minutes on our website at illuminatedlifeschool.org. We have 4 easy ways for you to donate. All of the tables have table tents on them. They have QR codes that you can scan, take you right to the donate page. So please donate and invite your friends to donate. Shaking up the status quo is no small task, but together we can do amazing things.
Change the world one student at a time.